Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from Acrisure. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit! Kennedy Lions! Cooking my team!
Throwing to start this game. That's complete, David Njoku. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He gained 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Let's go now.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go.
Hand off to Sampson. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
That begins with a run by Johnson. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Again, this is Johnson. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hilton now on 3rd down. His first throw is an interception. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Here we go.
They get to Sampson here up the middle. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Sanders going to look to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go now. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was there. He just couldn't corral it. And now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and short here. Sanders for the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it. And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league. And
he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Setting up to try the point after. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hand off here to Sampson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The rookie out of Miami with the pick. And the Steelers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Here's Johnson again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Ready? Cowboy 80, go!
You're going to try to throw for it. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready?
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Metcalf working that right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Okay, ready?
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready? 70 Lions!
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Come on, come on.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Hey, Buffalo 18.
They're going for this. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. The ball is loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Going deep towards the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Like a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Something lost and never seen. Until I start to believe. Something taken from me. Life's got always been messing with me. Can't take shot and let me be free.
Okay, break.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Drop 60. Shot. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Gets him on the in route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready.
Milton. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, Kane, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
68. Ready.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's got enough to midfield and into Browns territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Get it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions. 19, 19, Pioneer.
Milton back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Right side, quick pass, complete. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
It's 3rd and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hilton now on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there.
Here we go, set. 19, 18, 19, shot.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Play fake. It's Milton. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on.
They go counter. It's Johnson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Within 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Panther 11.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19, Tiger, 9. Ready?
To throw, Milton. It is Cup, left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Ready? 70, Timberwolf. Go.
Milton now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. One pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got very successful with it.
They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
Third and long.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Big man showing up the yards. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That one's complete right side. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short. Working out of the gun, Sanders. He finds Njoku, complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. He's got a man left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Forced out to his right. That one connects. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They'll work against the blitz. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Once he gets hit, he loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
First down from the 42. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 28.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
this our last play of the quarter.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready? Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go!
Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And bring the tight end in motion. Play action, Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. Crashes through a tackle. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now Sanders. On the screen, this is Sampson. Escapes the defender. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Got to be pretty good after it. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Slot man motioned over. On 1st down, here's Sanders. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
On the go.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Strike. Hot 70. Hot 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down.
You know what, Kate, this reminds me of? It reminds me of Hoosiers, when the character says, I'll make it. When the coach makes that kind of call and puts the trust in the kicker, well, the kicker's got to make it, he's got to deliver, and he does just that with a great throw and a big-time play.
too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's second down coming up. Going again here, Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now give to Johnson, coming right. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down from the gun. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
60 average. 6.
Working inside the red zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And they'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. To throw now with Sanders. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Willis caught. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20.
Ready?
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. To the right and pulled in by Judy. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Johnson breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to get their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Come on, come on.
On the ground again with Johnson. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's short the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Back 60. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Check. Viking 18. Go.
1st down, here's Sampson. Jukes away from one. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
You ain't never been a skate town. On national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the pull up the morning, bro. West End, what's happening? Oh, that. Outside,
from the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollering at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I'm on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I only come up. Hit Cat on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna go sneak. We throwing up 4s and 1s and 3s and talking about West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the morning, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to Skate Town. Auto National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in Arcade. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles. Gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, songs, bring it, this will reach out, so take out, ugly.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going up? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
You heard about a man, the left controller, the lever king of treasure. Hop in, the day begin.
give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all and I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back on road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and let me know.
Here we go. Here we go. Dixie Boxing.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I can reckon that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, with me, man, charge, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Peace to I need Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Rudy Noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check. You now rocking with the best. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all your ruckus.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. When you look at this defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be #1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
Yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Dolphins at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Looking to throw. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 7.
Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A little juke. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And that is incomplete. Talk about this Miami defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
We'll check this one down at Pacheco. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Tracy trying the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 7-7, our score after 1.
16-yard line.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
At their own 31-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help, obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A give, running right, Achane. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. On his loop for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick-6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
At the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go play action here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Zay Flowers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Here we go. Start.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And we'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19. Ready.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st down, Baltimore.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it'll be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down.
Picked off by Malachi Starks. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
Just had to hold on to the ball.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 55 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL? Heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said, brute strength, force of will.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboys.
On play action, they'll throw. This throw caught right around the 6. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Toss right side to Pacheco. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Once more, it's Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Back to throw here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They toss it to Pacheco. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
They'll send the tight end in motion. And they'll run with Pacheco. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 2 there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup on first. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Go street. Warriors 70.
Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 13. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Mike Green, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Oh, that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give to Pacheco off the option. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Here's Achane to start the drive. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll get this to Flowers, left side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 73 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. They'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they will take a knee here. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Now it's Tracy. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. On 4th down, on is Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Baltimore, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-1 And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.